Hi, this is Brett Stubbs. I've been asked to present some information on 21st century education and how we need to be innovative, apply technology, make our lessons have a real world application so students feel like there's a purpose to their learning and that they are filled with creativity. When I think of this slide, I remember when I was a kid, I was bored at times. I'd ask myself, am I ever going to use this? And I don't understand the material. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed. So I asked my daughter Hattie, who absolutely loves school, what she thinks. And she said that there's a lack of interest in the subject. She's more likely to be bored. And when the teacher actually slows down for students who have not done their part, like in her band class, she ended up learning two instruments and she was still ahead of the other kids because they don't practice. And that really affected her. Are our students actually climbing the walls? Do they have excess energy, or is it just because of boredom? Maybe they just want attention. Maybe they're just followers. Are we able to teach our students the value of delayed gratification, to have grit and perseverance so they can be successful? Kind of like the old marshmallow test that they're going back and looking at the studies and finding that these are essential for success.
As I think about where my students' minds are, and you look at technology, look how fun this can be. It's kind of strange, cool, but yet their minds are at times lost in technology or in other things like boys or girls. And this year I had a student that had been homeless with their mother. I've had a student that's dad been in jail his entire life, and the mother goes in off and on, so he's been in foster care. Can you imagine trying to learn that way?
Are our students at risk? They definitely are. It can be based on their culture. Are they receiving social stigmas or pressure from their culture? Is it economic? It may be due to addictions that they've had. I think we need to ask ourselves, are we filling our students? Are we preparing them for those jobs of the future? Are we making sure that they know how to communicate effectively, be flexible when there's a complex problem coming? Basically, do they have resilience? Are they able to manage information? Can they work in teams? Can they produce new knowledge? Probably most importantly, do they have critical thinking and problem solving skills? We need to hold on and start thinking about what we're doing. Are we benefiting our students, or are we making them feel stupid? Like the Albert Einstein quote here. We all are geniuses, but if we judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it's stupid. These kids are not stupid. We need to look at their potential and pull that potential out of them. How are we going to get our students back? We need to make sure they feel comfortable, feel safe in a non-threatening environment that they can share ideas and thoughts. We need to provide those real-world learning opportunities for them that will make a difference in their future. Are we willing to unlock the potential of our students? All students have potential, and we need to think about what we can do to help them. Are we willing to teach them that they need to research all points of view, whether it's political, religious, cultural, and then make a decision after they've gathered all the facts? Are we willing to take risks as teachers and be able to find better ways to educate our students with our collaborative projects that we can have them meet with students from other periods, maybe other schools in the district? And if we can really think about the potential that this has, we could be having them meet with students internationally that they're working with students in England and while they're here in California, and see the potential there with meeting 21st century education using a vast amount of technology to actually accomplish this. I think it's important that we realize that we need to challenge our students. We need to think about, are we really protecting them, or are we harming them by not giving them challenges and real world opportunities to learn and develop true self-esteem? I'm not going to spend too much time on this slide. I think it's pretty self-explanatory about safety and order. So if you want to spend some time to ponder, hit pause and wait, and then move forward. This slide, probably important for you to just hit pause and spend the time thinking through the information I found in a textbook about the future careers and skills that are necessary and what we'll do about them. Wow, this slide's a perfect example of innovation and creativity. And then, I threw in a few other thoughts about ethics, morals, values, and obviously that's something that we can ponder and think about. And the last bullet there, or check mark, is self-reliance. I don't think we really teach our students how to be self-reliant. We need to get back to that. What are we doing to help our students have a passion and desire to own their own learning? Are we making school innovative and creative, something that they'll be able to light that fire within themselves? Wow, this is one of my favorite slides. This is an example of teamwork, collaboration, innovation, be able to scale that wall. What walls do our students face when it comes to their futures?
All right.
Okay, cowgirls.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ready, go, cowgirls.
Get it, get it.
No, stay down and then go.
Good job, good job, good job.
Come on, Hannah, go. Grab his arms, grab his leg. Oh, there you go. Stay.
So Tate, he's like choking. And then when there's a person you're gonna kill him.
Good job, Hannah.
Yeah, you were like,
Yeah.
yeah, come on, Alyssa. Come on there.
Let's go, Alyssa. Let's go, Alyssa. Go, Alyssa.
Hold on.
Woo!
Come on. You almost have it. Get the flag, get the flag. Come on, you almost there. You can do it. Yeah, they're going to get it.
$150 richer.
Go grab it.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, 10. It's their money.
Walk out, Brad, walk out.
Hey, listen, jump off.
That's
what you did. Yeah, we're done.
Okay. Congratulations to Hot and Spicy and the cowgirls.
Alyssa!
And thank you to the
Hannah.
sponsors.
Alyssa! Right there, dude! There's 100!
Black Diamond Concrete.
Can I have that one?
Memory of
Woo!
Royal and Bernice.
That was a piece of cake, huh, Ben?
Yeah.
What can we do to encourage our students, whether it's in school or at home? This is my grandkids. My daughter is really good at inspiring them by taking them places and then giving them the opportunity to be engaged and to find ownership in